Hello, I'm Jack and welcome back to the Rockstar Academy. Today we're going to be looking a little bit more into the whole jazz thing. Now this one's quite theoretical, I should say, but it's nothing too bad, so don't worry too much. Jazz is mainly built up of rhythm. Rhythm is the key aspect of jazz. It's their fanciest bit. It's what everyone tries to learn to do, and they try to learn all the chords and they try to learn all the progressions, etc., etc., because it just sounds so cool. But before we can do that, we need to learn where it comes from. So what we'll do is we're going to look, as boring as it sounds, how to harmonise a major scale. I think one of the coolest and most important things that you need to know as a guitar player. So in this case, we're going to get to grips with it. If you don't know it already, here's the C major scale. I'll play it slow. I'll play it for you now, fast and slow. And again. Now, with that scale, as you can probably see, there's 8 notes. In this case, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and finishing back on the C. Now, when we talk about harmonising this scale, what we actually mean, we add in notes on top of each note to make it fuller, to create more colour, and it gives it what we call tonality. So, in this case, we can add a third on top of it, so we'd count up, we'd go C being 1, D being 2, E being 3. So if we were saying we're going to stack thirds, we'd add an E on top of the C, so it sounds something like this. So now that's created, in this case, a major third harmony. Now, obviously you're not going to use them every day, you're going to want to look at chords. So what we'd then do is we'd harmonise them fully and use chords over the top. So we'd add another third on top of that, which in this case, in relation to the root, would be a fifth. So we now have 1, 3, 5. So let's start and let's have a look at some basic major and minor chord shapes to get under your fingers to start off with. This is the C major chord. See, this shape uses what we call a bar, so just like anything else, you take your finger and that smacks straight across the strings, just like a capo, or just like someone's put a plank of wood over the top of your guitar. That's what that finger does, and wherever that finger is, that names your chord. So if it's on the C, it's a C. If you wanted it a D, that's a D, A, G, F sharp, whatever. So we just need to make sure we get that shape down, and then you can just convert it to where you like. So now let's have a look at the minor shape. In this case, we're going to play a D minor. Brilliant. And you can use those chord shapes now in a form that goes major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. And if you apply that to the scale, you'll see that it's now become harmonised. That's where it should have been. Then you diminish, then you go back to the start. So that's the basics of harmonising a major scale, the crucial foundations of learning any jazz.